Well, hello there. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kate with Beautiful Light Home. I am a Waldorf homeschooling mama to two kiddos, and today I'm going to be talking about a slightly controversial topic. The topic is, should you use Waldorf education with your children, whether it's sending them to a Waldorf school or using Waldorf curriculum in your homeschool? Should you use Waldorf education with your children if you are fill in the blank on religious denominations? So whether you are Christian or Catholic Christian or evangelical or Jewish or Islamic or Hindu, whatever, Buddhist, whatever your religious denomination might be, should you use Waldorf education? And the reason why I bring this up is because I was reading an article the other day, and it had said, like, if you are a Catholic Christian, should you send your children to a Waldorf school? And this article came back definitively no. And I get it. So first of all, I have lived in the world of Waldorf education. I mean, I'm still a newbie at it, but it's been 3.5 years that I've poured my soul into Waldorf education. And part of learning about Waldorf education is learning about the man who founded it, Rudolf Steiner, and his system of beliefs, which he termed Anthroposophy. And there is literature readily available out there for all of it. What I suggest is, if you are interested, I think that you should have a basis of what Anthroposophy is. But if you're going to read about Anthroposophy, read about it from Steiner himself. And that's what I did. I did that over the past 3.5 years, and I still do that. But listen, there's things that I'm going to disagree with Rudolf Steiner. I am a Catholic Christian. There's things that I am going to disagree with on some of the things that he says. But essentially, Anthroposophy boils down to the sheer fact that he believes that we as a human, we are not just our mind, we are not just our body, but we are a soul as well. And as far as I know, every single one of those religious denominations believes that as well. Waldorf education seeks to educate the mind, the body, and the soul. Not only just educate, but develop them as well. And the end goal of Waldorf education is to create human beings that are capable of making a difference in this world. So isn't that what every religion wants at the end of the day? So I think it's up to us as the teachers, whether that is, or I'll say not teachers, but us as parents, to then supplement Waldorf education with our own religious belief systems or spiritual belief systems. So, for instance, like with my own children, circle time. My son has never really been the biggest fan of circle time. My daughter loves it. But circle time in that preschool and kindergarten realm, sometimes he gets into it, but other times it's just a fight. Guess what he doesn't fight me on? Is when I put Bible school songs in there. So I do my normal Waldorf flavor type of circle time, and then I sprinkle in a few Bible school songs for them. And my son loves them. My daughter loves them. I'll just say my daughter loves all circle time. But my son, he actually catches on to this and he loves that. We also do throughout the day, like we'll read the Bible. So I have a beautiful kids Bible that my daughter got for Easter. We've read other children's Bibles throughout their whole upbringing so far, but this one is really great. It has like a great lesson with each of the stories, and that's been a big hit. So we incorporate that into our homeschool day. We also, as part of our circle time now, we normally memorize different poems. Now I have them memorizing like a monthly Bible verse as well, so that this way they get to recite it. So there's ways to sprinkle in our own religious beliefs with the Waldorf education system. I know, her name is blanking on me right now, but the woman who, if you go onto YouTube to Pepper and Pine, or she's also over on Instagram, Pepper and Pine, I'm so sorry that I'm forgetting her name right now. She's Islamic, and she does a great job of including Islamic beliefs into her Waldorf education. I know I've seen other people who are Jewish who incorporate their Jewish belief system into their Waldorf education. So I think, especially as homeschoolers, absolutely there is a place for Waldorf education in every religious denomination out there. That being said, you can also keep it completely secular. But there, to me, when you really boil down what the core belief systems are of Rudolf Steiner's philosophy, and you look at any world religion, I can't see how they don't align. And like I said, as homeschoolers, we can really modify anything to fit our own needs. And so I encourage you to do that and to make things comfortable and to be you at the end of the day. I also just want to add in there that Waldorf education is not a religious education by any means. Anthroposophy, which Rudolf Steiner founded, that whole belief system that we are a mind, a body, and a spirit, and all need to be developed and nourished. That whole, it's a philosophy, not a religion. And in no way, shape, or form is it taught in Waldorf education at all. Really, it just informs the developmental process of the child and what is being leaned into more at each developmental phase. So for instance, from ages 0 to 7, Waldorf teachers really lean into developing the body of the child. The child learns the best through their body in ages 0 to 7. So in imitation and play, things like that. And then from 7 to 14, developmentally speaking, the child is mostly developing their soul or their spirit at that time. So while in all phases, the mind, the body, and the spirit is being developed and nourished, it's really, that's what's the focus of ages 7 through 14. And that's why they lean into storytelling and things that really affect you on a more emotional level. And then ages 14 through 21, that's where, as a human, we're really developing our intellect, our mind, and our brain at that stage. So again, you're developing all three aspects of your humanhood, your mind, your body, and your spirit throughout your entire life. But developmentally, that's what they lean into most in Waldorf education during those phases, just based off of the development of the child. So yeah, it's not a religion by any means. So I don't want you to get spooked that through this video that Waldorf education might be religious. It's not. But because people know that anthroposophy is this belief in the threefold human being, that we are a mind, a body, and a spirit, people suddenly group that into religions because most religions believe that as well. But it's not, so I just wanted to add that in there. So I hope that helps a little bit with all of this. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure there are different opinions on all of this, and I welcome different opinions as long as our discourse is civil and polite. I don't need any angry, heated debates. Nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got the brain space for that either. So let's just keep it polite. But at the end of the day, and it's okay that we may disagree. That's what this world is. What's make this world beautiful is that we can have a difference of opinion. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share here. And hopefully this was helpful for you. Hopefully if this was something you were personally struggling with, I hope it helps you a bit. But ultimately you have to follow your own heart and what feels right for you at the end of the day. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. And as always, you can contact me here, or you can go to my Instagram page, which is Beautiful Light Home as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye.